short of a riot, I don't know how we can impact it, because if the Senate does nothing, it's good for 5 years. I mean, it's got the force of law if the Senate doesn't vote on it, and Harry Reid's not going to let them vote on it.
I'll be glad to look into it, because I did not know that, because I don't know of anything that the UN can do that's the force of law in this country. I really don't.
If it's a treaty and it's not approved by the Senate, and the Senate doesn't vote on it. Now, if the Senate votes on it and says no, it's gone. But if the Senate doesn't vote on it, it's as though it were approved. And
well, we'll check on that. But the Senate is, I called both of our senators about it, and they're both no votes on that. They're both no votes on the Lost Treaty, too, which is the sea treaty. So both of our guys are no. And right now, I don't, it takes 2/3 to be able to ratify a treaty. And right now, I don't see either one of them passing, but it is certainly a concern. We need to get out of the UN.
Quit giving them money.
Well, everything. To put Iran on the arms control committee, that's kind of a joke. And so we need to get out of it. We've had several amendments that Louis Gomer and myself have offered that said if you were a member of the UN and you voted against us 50% of the time, then you didn't get any foreign aid. 50% is not much, because most of the people we give foreign aid to don't vote with us for about 20% of it. And so, but the UN needs to move. They've got buildings all over the world. They need to move somewhere else and get out of here, because our philosophy of self-governance does not line up with what the UN says. And so they need to go to a country where it's more in line. And we talk about where we're at right now, this being the most important election. Well, I'm sure in Sunday school or in church you've heard the pastor talk about the boiling frog. If you take a pot of water and you put a frog in it and you turn the heat up, he will slowly boil. Whereas if you take the boiling water and throw the frog in it, he's going to jump off. Well, we've been being boiled for about 50 years. And so we're real comfortable with the water temperature. And had McCain gotten elected, we would still be sitting here boiling. We would still be sitting here boiling. But because this administration has so violently turned that heat up, a lot of people are starting to jump out of the pot. And so, we've got to remember that we can't be comfortable in a lot of these areas. I was talking to some pharmacists today in Spalding County, and we were talking about the fact that they get audited to talk about fraud and some of the things. And I said, the thing that scares me is that we're sitting here having this conversation, and that we have come this far, that y'all have let it get to this point before you said anything. And if you look at where we've let our EPA get, if you look at where we have let our Department of Energy get, Department of Education, you look at where we have let all these things go, it has been over a number of years, and we're not going to fix it overnight. You are not going to do it. Now, we need to continue to put forth that effort to weed these things out, but it's going to be a slow process, because a lot of people have got comfortable in the water that we have put ourselves in, and we have said it. And that's because of the apathy that a lot of us have had. And conservatives are typically happy people. I've met some that aren't, but most of them are. They're typically happy people. They go to church on Sunday, they've got a family, they have dinner together, they coach Little League, enjoy life. They've got a job, or they own a business, or whatever. And they really enjoy the pursuit of happiness. And regardless of what Obama said, a lot of them have made their own business without a lot of people's help. And so we have been very comfortable in our surroundings, and it's not until things start affecting us individually that we get involved. But we need to start thinking about everybody right now and be constantly involved in it. But the UN is a definite problem. You can look at what's going on in Syria right now. Assad is paying about as much attention to the UN as my wife pays to me.
Hey, are you saying in simple terms it's just the lack of outrage? I never really see. Seems like the other side has this fake outrageousness, and when it comes down to something that's really outrageous, it seems like Republicans are the more civil. Let's not really beat the pants. You know, Mitch McConnell. I know you're not in the Senate. He's awesome. I'm sorry. And Boner, okay. And I don't know if he's a little bit better, but that would be the best I could say. But whenever something is outrageous, we seem to sit and just let it go on. Kind of like, and I don't know who is going to be the